Hey, pay attention. You give me an honest effort and do what I'm telling you to do the way I'm telling you to do it. And I said, if your horse doesn't walk up to you in less than 30 minutes, call me, I'll come do it. He called me the next day and he said, that is absolutely amazing. And I said, no, sir, that's communication. You got to know what you want, know how to ask for it. Now, did y'all see when I wasn't paying attention to him and I was talking to y'all and tried to go back there with that saddle, he went, nope, it ain't important to you. You ain't getting back there. I went, oh, okay, that's honest. There you go. They want you to know that what they're doing is important to you. If it's not, they're not going to give you the effort. Dang, boy, I think you're bigger than your mama. I know you're bigger than your mama. Have you got another long way to go? There we go. Whoop, whoop, I know.
Lazer getting saddled up for the first time.
The young ones actually learn better than the old ones. And we were having this conversation yesterday. Don't do it. Don't be ugly. See, he's like, I'm not real happy with what you did, but okay. You really serious about action. Okay? Now I just did the worst thing to him that anything does in the wild, because anything gets in his back in the wild is trying to kill him.
Now, will you not do that again with the stirrups all the way down?
I'm going to do it with my saddle.
Okay.
My son, at a young age, didn't start speaking at the time he was supposed to, but he wasn't in pain. He never let us know that there wasn't, I don't guess, any pain. And we took him to ear, nose, throat doctors. They said he's fine, he's fine. Well, come to find out, he had infection in his ear, but it wasn't water, so the panogram wouldn't show up if there was water back there. It was actually strings of infection in his ears. Well, it did hurt when he tried to chew. So that's the reason it's a whole lot easier to teach a 2-year-old colt than it is to teach a 5-year-old horse. It'd be the same principle as somebody trying to teach me Spanish now versus when I was a child. I can get it done, but it's going to take a lot longer. It's going to be a lot more effort. Okay? So that's the reason, and I'll tell you how I start my colts. At 6 months old, I bring them in. I teach them to accept the halter, teach them how to lead, do everything we're doing here, lunge, back up, follow me, and then I turn them loose. And I don't fool with them, other than getting their feet trimmed, until they're a year old. At a year old, I bring them back into the barn, and I'll put a saddle on them, a Western saddle. I put an English saddle on them at 6 months old. I'll put a Western saddle on them, and I'll teach them, how to cross over, give their back ends, that kind of stuff, at a year old. I keep them in the barn for 30 days. Now, depending on that horse's mentality and his size where his knees are as far as being closed up. Depends on how much I ride him and how much I ask from him. I turn them back out until they're 2.5 or their knees are completely closed up and the growth plates have hardened. And I take them and get them x-rayed to make sure that they are hardened. Because if they're not hardened and you get out there and go to twisting, spinning, sliding, rolling over on the hop, he'll be okay. Whoa. He won't show signs. Wrong hand. I don't care. See, he turned away from me. He has to turn in. Pay attention to me. There you go. Come on. There's an effort. I'll take that. Now, remember me sending him off? Different. Look. Point. Whoop. Don't care. Wrong answer. Wrong answer. Different. Look. Point. There you go. What I was saying was, he won't show signs of being crippled at that point unless you actually crack one of those growth plates. But at 5 or 6, you're going to start having problems. And that's where you hear people doing hock injections and blocking nerves and all that kind of stuff. I've got sugar bar mare. Oh, look at there. See that? Now you see how much further I'm getting away from him? Look, y'all don't think he's not paying attention? Look. Here. That's the right answer. Don't worry about her. I'm the one that's going to eat you alive right now. Come on. You see him have that momentary brain strain? There you go. See, if he's not used to this and I throw my leg up there and I get above his head, he's going to go, it's time to leave the country. I don't want him to leave with me. There you go.
You got the step right here.
Yeah, and I don't want that step. I had that problem yesterday, and I don't want to. Excuse me. why that parking brake and steering wheel are so important? And y'all may not be able to see it, but he's up here trimming it. He weighs 1,800 pounds. He's trimming it. Because he doesn't know how to use his feet. See how he's got them spread out down there? He's like, my God, he's going to throw me down. There you go. Now he relaxed. We're going to use parking brake, steering wheel. Okay. Now we're going to get him moved just a little bit. But see, his feet are still. There you go. See, he barely wants to move those feet because he's like, oh God, he's going to throw me down. Come on. Move him. See, he doesn't want to pick him up because it's like, I'm not going to get thrown down. There you go. That's it. Very good. Remember those little bitty steps, Erica? That's here. Yeah. It's just the same thing. Little bitty steps. Because if I just got on and decided to try to walk off, he'd get uncomfortable and he'd do whatever it took until he got comfortable. Remember, whoop, there you go. Remember the squeeze and smooch? Now you know why that smooch is so important. Because I can't make him go forward. I can kick him in the rib cage and he'll come apart. But I can do those steps that I've taught him and you. And geez, all I got to do is take a little energy, squeeze. Oh, look at that. Then I don't have to kick. Because if you're kicking, he can't be thinking because he can only think about one thing at a time. See how that, now, don't smooch loud up here. Now, I told you on the ground to smooch loud. You get up here and smooch real loud and you're going around about 30 miles an hour, however fast he can run. Okay? But now, whoop. Now see, I've got already put the steering wheel on him on the ground. Look at here. I can go left to right. Whoa. I actually got to step back. Okay? Very good. Squeeze, energy, just a little smooch. And what he'll start figuring out is that I don't have to smooch. All I got to do is take a deep breath with the energy, squeeze my leg, and he'll walk off. Now I barely pulled on him. Okay?
Yeah, it's cool.
Take a deep breath, squeeze.
Is he squeezing both legs there?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Squeezing both legs.
Absolutely, not my knees. I'm starting up here and going down. I've got to have someplace to go. If you just squeeze all the way up down your leg, it's like, well, geez, you're squeezing and squeezing and squeezing. Well, I'm going to squeeze here and do a little energy to get him moving. If I want him to go to a trot just like on the ground, I'm going to put a little more energy. I'm going to put a little more pressure. Okay? And then I'll eventually get to where I can put ounces or grams right here, and he'll go from a walk to a trot, from trot to a lope, or a lope to wide open. Or I can eventually be standing still, and I can shower down on him like I do a car, and he's going wide open in about 2 strides. Okay? You notice I didn't push that time? He's having to think because he was waiting on the smooch. There you go. There we go. And I don't care if he walks around when I put energy in it. So, but you see how loose that is? Whoa. I just want, whoa. Just drop your head into your lap, your shoulders into your lap or into that saddle. Don't lean back, because then he's got to adjust for you moving. Take a deep breath. There we go. Took a deep breath and he walked off. See that? Just relax and quit. I just move my hand that time. You see what I taught him in about, what, 3 minutes, 4 minutes? Walk off in the top. Okay? Imagine where he'd be in 30 days. Okay? Now I'm going to get off, And I'm going to pull a parking brake because even as big as he is, he's never felt anybody get off.
Ray, what about?
I want him to understand that I'm fixing to get off. So see, when I shove my weight, he went, oh gosh. Okay, I'm going to shove my weight, let him get his feet under him to where he's comfortable before I step off. Because if I don't, he's going to do this when I get over there, and then he's going to learn to walk off. I don't want him walking off. There you go. Whoop. Whoop. Feel not comfortable. It's okay. Very good. There you go. There. And he didn't walk off when I...
Awesome.
I'll give him a big hand. He did a good job. And you see how quick you can get these horses done if I have them from the get-go. Come on.
Do you have a question for me?
Yeah, when you pull both reins in to collect them, to put his head down.
See, he's pouting because he actually had to work. But he'll figure out that pouting doesn't work. And I'm like, okay. He's going, well, I know I might as well come on with him. There you go, come on. He was taking a step, I just didn't give him time to think. Very good. How long did that take?
17 minutes total.
How many?
Probably 17 total.
Okay. Now, do not, say it one more time, do not go home and try this. You will wake up in the hospital if you wake up. I have done this for years, and there's things that I was doing that I can't talk fast enough to tell you all the little nuances that he was telling me and I had to adjust for. First of all, if you hadn't done it, it'd be like Erica talking about some kind of special surgery or bones in the body or nerves or tissue. I'd stand there and go, okay, same thing here. If I told you what I was doing, you wouldn't, you could hear it, but you wouldn't understand how it affects him, okay? But I'm helping him do it. I'm confident in my ability. I'm not worried about getting bucked off and I'm sitting there going, oh God, I'm gonna die, okay? It's like, yeah, if he bucks, I'm okay with it, because I'm calm. If I'm not calm, he won't be. So don't go home and try this. There's a lot of people out here that are calling themselves horsemen that are going to get some people hurt because I saw the other day, and I don't know who it was, said they were going to have a 3-minute, it was 3 minute, it was a husband and wife, and I don't know who it was, they said they were going to have a 3-minute miracle. Three minutes by themselves, 6 minutes with husband and wife. They were going to talk to your horse, and then he was going to be able to go do an obstacle course. I'm like, these people are going to get somebody killed. There is no 3-minute miracle. Y'all have seen that. It is teaching. It takes a while. And like